Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So for today I am going to be showing you guys an updated makeup collection because the last time I showed you guys my collection it was about, I believe, 3 years ago, which is a long time, and my whole collection has pretty much completely changed. I only have a few products here and there that might be the same that I still have, but overall I do have a lot more different stuff, like foundations, concealers, you name it. Everything is pretty much completely different compared to what I had before. So if you're interested in seeing collections, stuff like this, just to see like what products people have, just to like look through, be chismosa, you know, that kind of vibe. So I know I love looking at some makeup collection videos or decluttering videos as well. I love watching those on YouTube. So if that's your kind of thing that you like, make sure to keep watching, and let's get on into the video. So I had mentioned I am in the process of moving, so I'm a little chaotic right now. We're off with, I feel like we should start off here because I always start off here with my makeup routine. So let me get this little strap out of the way too so it's not dangling in your way. So right here I have this little twirling little station for my setting powders, primers, setting sprays, and concealers. And I did get this little container at Target, I believe. It was only $5, pretty cheap. And let's start off with the primers. So I have, which I had mentioned in my last video, the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base Primer / Moisturizer. Professional primer, the light version, which I really do like this one. I just don't like the way it comes out because it squeezes out like in a string, and you kind of have to like manipulate the texture of it to apply it easily, but it's a pretty good option. Also, this AOA No Pore face primer, it's kind of like that silicone-y kind of primer, but it doesn't feel super thick. It's more like a light watery kind of consistency compared to like other thick silicone primers. Not my favorite, but I mean, it was only like $1, so I can't complain. This is the Supernova Celestial Priming Whip makeup primer from Flower Beauty. I know Morphe just came out with like a whipped primer, but this one has like a shimmer to it, so if you don't like the shimmer one, maybe you might like the Morphe one better. But I've had this one for a while and I need to use it up already because if not it's gonna expire. Honestly, it might already be expired, but honestly I don't care at this point. Of course, the e.l.f. SPF sunscreen primer, which I had mentioned also. And then as for my powders, I have the Kylie Cosmetics setting powder. This one is in the shade Soft Pink. My Jeffree Star powder in the shade Fair, kind of has more of like a shimmer finish to it, so if you don't like that, I would stay away from this one. I'm trying to use up this one already because I just want to use these ones already, like my Kylie one and the One Size Ultra Peak, which I have also shown this one in a video as well. And then this is, I got this off of Temu. It's supposed to be kind of like a compact pink powder, so like the pressed version of like the loose pink powder. So yeah, it's just a random makeup brand since I got it off of Temu. And then I need to start using this more, the Superstay Maybelline hybrid powder, where you could just use it as a foundation alone. And then as for concealers, my Jeffree Star one, which I'm trying to use up as well because I have had this one for a minute, so I'm trying to use that up. My Rare Beauty one, which is pretty much almost done. The Fenty Under Eye Brightener Corrector. The Maybelline Pink Eye Concealer Corrector. The KVD Good Apple Concealer, which I have only tried once so far. It seems like it's okay, but I don't know. I need to test it out a little bit more. And I have also tried this one too. I do seem to like this one. It has really good coverage. This is the One Size Beauty Turn Up the Base Butter Silk Concealer. And then my NARS concealer. This one's in the shade Madeleine. And then the Flower Beauty Concealer in the shade Ivory. And then as for my sprays, I have this Heritage Store. Did I even say that right? I had to think for a second because I haven't been saying anything correct today. Heritage Store Rose Water and Glycerin Face Mist. So not necessarily like a setting spray, but just like a refreshing mist throughout the day. The Professional Super Setter setting spray. And then the e.l.f. SPF setting spray, which isn't focusing right now. There we go. And then this has the Bretman Rock setting spray that was in collaboration with Wet n Wild. I just added it into this little Powerpuff Girls little spray container. Let's go on to the drawers. So this is, oh my gosh, this chair is like irritating me. Okay, so onto the first drawer. Over here there is my highlighters, my liquids. There's the tinted Live brand Juvia's Place. This one is in the shade Starstruck. This one was also limited edition from Morphe. I need to use it up. The Avani Greg. It's for face and body. This stuff is really good for the body. I love how it like just gives that natural glow. And I recently got this Juicy Couture. Kind of looks similar to like this Juvia's one, but a little bit more glittery. And then this one, if I want like some extra glitter, this is the one I go for. The, if I can get it out, the She Glam. I don't even know if they still make it, but it's kind of like a dupe for the Fenty Body Lava. This is the She Glam Sun-Kissed Body Highlighter in the shade 102 Eros. And then I have this Artist Couture Loose Highlighter, which is like my favorite highlighter that I've had for a while. This Bretman Rock one, which is pretty similar to the Artist Couture one, and it has like a chunky glitter side too, which I never really used. I'm trying to focus on it, but yeah, there's that one. My Makeup by Mario one, which is super crusty for some odd reason. I think I might have got like lash glue on it because I've tried cleaning this off and it does not want to come off. So I'm guessing it was just some dried up lash glue. I honestly don't know. But there's this one. And then I need to scrape off like where I had like the foundation, because that just looks, yeah, that doesn't look really nice. And then of course the Rare Beauty one I had mentioned is a new favorite of mine in the shade Exhilarate. And this ColourPop, it's like a cream to powder highlighter. I did buy this one a while back. I got it because of Kathleen White's. She said to get the shade Flexitarian because that's one of her favorites. This was one of the shades that she liked, so I got that one. That one is really pretty. And then of course the Cookie highlighter from Benefit, another favorite of mine, which I need to use more. Haven't really used it lately. And this Winky Luxe, like a cream to powder finish highlighter. Looks like a little rose. It's so pretty. Like a champagne color. And then now this one's like mixed. I have like brow products here. So I have this brow pencil from Makeup Revolution. It's kind of like a dupe for the Benefit Precisely Brow. It has like that very thin applicator. And then I have this Make Me Brow Gel Mascara with fibers from Essence, and I got it in the shade Blondie Brows because I did lighten my eyebrows to match my hair a little bit more, so that's why I've been getting into brow products, because I never really used brow products before since I have such thick brows already. So, but just like a little touch up, I feel like it helps to use those. This one I was kind of disappointed in. This one's the Refi brow like clear sculpt gel. I don't like it though. Like the applicator is pretty cool. It has like a little dual-ended brush. So it does have like that dual-ended brush, but I don't know. It's like the white kind of color to it, so it does go on clear, but that's the thing though, it does have some like a white cast to it still, and it kind of makes your brows look a little flaky, which I hate when a product does that. So I should have just stuck to the Benefit one I had, the Fluff Up Brow gel that I had from Benefit. That one I really do like, but this one, I spent like $25 on this one too. Why did I spend $25 on a brow gel like this when I could have gotten the Benefit one with my discount at work? Like, why do I make bad choices sometimes? I don't know, but I'm just gonna use it though because I did not spend that money for nothing, so I'm just gonna use it still, even though I don't really care for it. And then again, spent way too much money. This is really pretty, the Danessa Myricks. This is in the shade Sweet Tooth. That's her Infinite Chrome Flakes. So pretty, but again, like, did I really have to spend like $25, not including tax, for this little tiny little chrome glitter eyeshadow? Like, no, I didn't have to. So why did I get it? It was an impulse buy. I'm impulsive, but really pretty still. So, and then I feel like this was overhyped. I mean, I like it, but maybe it's because my brows are too thick. I don't know. But the Brow Freeze from Anastasia, I would have much rather had just gotten the e.l.f. one for way cheaper. Even though I got this on my discount, like, I could have gotten it way cheaper for the e.l.f. one. But e.l.f. didn't even have it out yet at the time I had purchased this, I think. So, ColourPop Super Shock Shadow. I'm surprised I didn't mess up saying that. In the shade Ladybird. Very pretty. I love their little single eyeshadows. Another ColourPop one. This is like their jelly formula eyeshadow. This one's very pretty too. It's like a very pretty baby pink shimmer. It's kind of like a moussey gel texture. And it's a very pink light like shimmer shade. These, I don't even think Essence comes out with them anymore. I haven't seen them in a minute, but these are like my go-tos. These are my all-time favorite single shadows because it gives like that metallic finish. This one more so looks like a pink when it comes off, like during application. And then of course the silver one, it has like that creamy texture to it, and they're very pigmented, so I really do like these ones. And then another Super Shock shadow in the shade Polly. It's more of like a light pink iridescent color, kind of similar to this one but a little bit darker. And then the Ulta Beauty foil eyeshadow. It's kind of like a foiled flaky eyeshadow topper. And lastly, the very back, this little glitter gel from Shein or SheGlam. And then into the second drawer I have my lashes. So I just have a lot of Ioni lashes. Clearly it's Ardell lashes in the style Bambi. These are kind of like their newer lashes that they just came out with. Random little carton of like the magnetic lashes, which I do need to try out. I need to buy the magnetic glue to try them. And then I got these off of Shein. And then these ones, which I plan on like cutting them up to use them like in mixture with these, or just like separately to give like that extension look, but just cut them, if that makes sense. This one's just a random color that my sister let me have, I think. And then for the last row in here, just my random little glitters, some tape for when I apply eyeshadow, my little gems, safety pins, just random safety pins in there. Some little Halloween decals for nails, but I like to use it for like my eye looks. Brush cleaner. Oh my gosh, my little fake tattoos from when I dressed up as Bride of Chucky last year for Halloween, which I don't even need anymore. Some little spoolies, my little fan, some more little face gems, some little eyeshadow tape things for like to make a cut crease, the eyeshadow shields, and then my little lip palette from Anastasia. Okay, now on to, let me move this out the way, this section right here, which is my bronzers, blushes, and also my creams. So let's start off over here. Have the Juvia's Place volume number, oh my gosh, I can't even see, volume number 6. I don't know why they made the writing so like light, but this is like the orangey shade. I've been getting more into like the orangey kind of tones. I don't have a blush this color, so I definitely wanted to try that one. Oh my gosh, why am I being clumsy? And then of course the One Size Beauty, which I have showed you guys. I really do like this one. I'm wearing it today. Haven't much so like tried the cream one as often, mainly just these two, but I need to get into the cream one more. And then there's the Cokie and Pretty Vulgar. There's these two right here. This one you could like use individual shades or you can mix them. This one's more of like a neutrally toned pink. It looks more neutral toned in person. I don't know why on camera it's like picking it up as more of a warm tone, but there's that. And there's these blushes over here too. I have the Benefit Boa, pretty soft rose shade, and then Pomegranate, which is more of a deeper rosy shade, and the Essence Mosaic blush. I don't know how to say that, but it's supposed to be like a dupe, like how the One Size one's supposed to be dupe also for the Dior blush. And this Bare Minerals bronzer, blush slash bronzer in this shade, Kiss of Mauve. One of my favorites right now. It's really pretty. And then this Too Faced Cloud Crush Blurring Blush in the shade Velvet Crush. Pretty like neutrally kind of toned shade for a blush. For bronzers, I have not a lot, surprisingly. I just have the Marc Jacobs Tantastic. Oh no, it's Tantric? 102 Tantric Omega Bronzer. And it's very big. It's a little bit warmer than I prefer, but I do like it still. Alright you guys, I'm back. Momentary delay because I had to go run like 2 or 3 errands. So now it's dark outside and I have to use my vanity lights and my little ring light here to get some decent lighting. But we stopped at bronzers. So I don't even know where I left off on this, but basically this is my favorite higher end bronzer, the Fenty Beauty Into Sun 01. So just like the perfect neutrally shade for me. It's not too gray, not too orange. I love that one. And then for drugstore, this one surprised me. I know my desk is so dirty. Just pretend like it's not there. But this is my favorite drugstore one. This one surprised me because it does, I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it's a little bit of like a shimmery kind of formula to it. It's like kind of more of like a shimmer. It's not like a matte one like this one right here, but the color is really like cool toned, but at the same time it doesn't look too gray at the same time, if that makes sense. But yeah, this one's the 01 Light for the True Match Lumi Bronze It L'Oreal. So these two are like my go-to bronzers. Moving on to creams and liquids. There's the Revolution, which I'm trying to finish up already so I can move on to these other ones, especially the Rare Beauty. We already know how many times I've said I've liked this one. In the shade Bright Side, this one's my absolute favorite. But I do want to finish this one up. This one is supposedly a dupe for like the ABH Anastasia cream contour. And I am pretty much hitting pan already, at least in that little spot. And then I have the KVD Gel Liquid Contour in the shade Light Warm 80. This one's also a really nice one, blends out easily. And then as for these two, I feel like I should have gone a shade darker, the light medium instead of the fair light, because I do like the formula of it, but the color I don't really care for. And then this Shein one, again, I do like the formula. The packaging's super cute too. This is the shade Soft Tan. For the cream blushes, I have this Anastasia. This is the shade Bubblegum, and this is their stick blush. And it is more of like a blush, like highlighter topper, because it does have a lot of shimmer to it. And then my Morphe 2, this one is in the shade Berry Dreams. And then of course the Cha Cha Tint from Benefit. It's more like an orangey shade. Also have this color changing lip and cheek oil from Essence. And then the e.l.f. Luminous Putty Blush. This is the shade Maui, I believe. And then I also have the Halo Glow blush from e.l.f. This one is in the shade Candlelight or Candlelit. And of course my Rare Beauty little blushes right here. I have the, I guess this is limited edition because she doesn't even make this shade anymore, the shade Adore. And then I had bought a full size of the shade Hope, which they're very close in shades. They look very similar. And right over here on this side, it's just like my fragrances that I have. My Sol de Janeiro, the Kate Spade Cherry, Valentino Coral Fantasy, my little hand cream I got just because it's Hello Kitty. Like, the scent doesn't even smell all that great, like it's whatever, but I mean, I'm a sucker for packaging. My Givenchy Irresistible, and then a little mini Coach Sunset Dreams. This is the Euphoria Glitz. It's from Zyme Beauty. I'm not sure, I just got it at the mall, but it's like a very pretty pink shimmery body mist. This is the Bronze Goddess Body Mist. Has a very pretty sparkly finish. And it says light coconut papaya scent. And then just some little random nail polishes that I have. And then I have this Jeffree Star like limited edition shade Christmas Cookie for his liquid lipstick. This is completely empty, all dried out, residue inside, but I just love the packaging of it, so I can't get rid of it. So I just have it like here as decoration, basically. And then just some lotion. I love this one, it smells like strawberry cream. Another fragrance, Juicy Couture. And then I don't even use this, it's supposed to be like a face oil, but I use it just as a cuticle oil, so that's why I have it there. These two body butters I got off of TikTok. They legit smell like actual like lip smackers, like the scent of that, if you know, you know. But very pretty, have like shimmer in it. And then just my brushes right over here, sponges, little puffs right here. Also just barely bought these. So cute, I couldn't resist buying them, so I got those, even though I have all of these over here as if I need that, but I don't. But it's so cute. Now onto the foundations over here. I get rid of this actually because this is really expired. I'm pretty sure it's expired, and I only tried this like once, maybe twice. That's about it. And then I have the MAC Studio Fix Everywhere All Over Face Pen, shade NC20, which is a little bit light for me, but it's fine. And then I got the Rare Beauty foundation as well in this shade Light 6N. Really good actually, I do like this one. This Neutrogena Mineral UV Tint SPF 30. I think this might be breaking me out though, sadly, because I've been wanting to try like a tinted sunscreen, but I don't know if this one is good for me, because I was using this one, but I also used this another day too. So I was thinking, what, it's one of these two that was breaking me out. But I tried this one again today and then another day not that long ago, and my skin's been fine, so I'm guessing it's this. So I'm gonna try this one more time and see if this is maybe like the reason why I was breaking out. I don't know. And then the Jaclyn Hill Skin Tint, I believe it's called. Yeah, Skin Perfecting Blurring Tint in the shade Medium. I'm usually in the light range, but I am a little bit tanner now, so I just got the medium. And then this is light medium. This is a really good tinted moisturizer, very affordable too. I think it's for sure like around $5 or $6. And this one's really nice because it gives you really good coverage, like if anything medium coverage for a tinted moisturizer, so this one's good. And then this one, I really do like this one, the Age Perfector 4-in-1 Glow Makeup. So it could be like a primer, concealer, highlighter, BB cream. I'm halfway done with it. I need to use this up as well because I have had it for I believe like a year now, so I do need to use it up. I do like this one better than the e.l.f. Halo Glow filter, being that's supposed to be like a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury. This one I feel like is a lot better. I don't know what it is, but I tried the e.l.f. one that one just made me look overly greasy, but this one, it looks so natural still, but it gives you that nice glow, so I do like this one. I prefer this one better. And then I've used this one, so I do like this one. It's like the airbrush kind of foundation, which is pretty cool. You just like spray it on. And then Juvia's Place foundation, which I haven't used in a while either, shade Vienna. The Milk Sunshine SPF 30 skin tint. And then this one's also in the shade medium. I also have these Flex foundation sticks. And I have them in 2 shades because I didn't know which shade to get when I had purchased them. Shade Shell and Light. So usually I mix the two, but I think typically I'm the shade Shell because Light typically is more of a warmer tone, but these are really nice too. And then I have my Anastasia foundation, really nice foundation if you want like a more medium to full buildable foundation with the luminous finish. Gives you like a nice little natural glow. And mine is in the shade 210. And then also the Fenty Beauty foundation. Okay, now moving over to mascaras, liners, and like shadow sticks. I'm just gonna move it on to this side over here. So I have a little mini size of the Rare Beauty mascara. The Kylie Kylash mascara. I love the packaging. The Too Faced Better Than Sex one. And then the Tartelette 2B mascara. And then of course my 2 favorites right here, the FanFest Benefit. This one, my all-time favorite. I cannot shut up about it. The Better Than Sex Foreplay Primer. And then lastly, the Polite Society Greatest Lashes of All Time mascara. Next, onto liners. I have the Benefit Roller Lash. This is in the brown shade. Also another classic, the KVD, but this one's actually the Dagger tattoo liner. Again, another Benefit liner. This one's the pencil liner. This is the Bad Gal Bang, again in the brown shade. This is a NYX Epic Wear liner stick, purple kind of shade. And then I got this off of Shein. It's like a stamp on one side and then the regular eyeliner. And then the Kiss Lash Glue liner, which I honestly forgot I had this, but this was always my go-to. Might be dried out now, but we'll see next time I try to use it. I do have this one though. I just barely got as a gift from Sephora for like my points. This is the Lily Lashes Power Liner. And now this section over here is just gonna be lip liners. Oh, this is also a eyeliner pencil from Wet n Wild. It's in the wrong spot. These are gonna be my lip liners right here, which I don't even use all of these except for this one, the NYX in Nude Truffle. I feel like Nude Truffle is like their most popular shade that they have. Essence Soft Precise Lip Pencil. This one is in the shade Legendary. A NYX Suede Lip Liner. This one is in the shade Prune. And then another lip pencil for NYX. I feel like NYX is just like the go-to for when it comes to lip pencils. This one's the shade Mauve. Another NYX lip pencil. Might as well just show all of them right now. This one's in the shade Cold Brew. Lastly, the shade Natural. And then I have this red lip pencil just in case, like especially for Christmas time. I usually like to do like a red lip. This is old, so old. And you can tell it's old because this is her old packaging. This is the Kylie lip liner, and she doesn't even make this shade anymore, the shade Coconut. But it's so pretty. It's such a good nude color, and I can't get rid of it, so I need to hurry up and use this up. If anything, like switch from my Nude Truffle to this one, and then when I'm done, go back to Nude Truffle because this has to go already. I need to let it go, but I just can't. The Pop Beauty. This one's in the shade Tawny Tease. And then my 2 black opal lip liners. Another like dark berry, kind of like a deep wine kind of color. This one is in the shade Wood Wand. and then more of a nude kind of shade, the shade Gold Coast, like the glitter primer. And then I have these shadow sticks right here from ColourPop. This one's in the shade Socialite, which is like a metallic shade. This is the Bobbi Brown in the shade Moonstone. Essence Liquid Shadow. Juvia's Place Liquid Eyeshadow. And then my little NYX glitter. Okay, now for the lipsticks. So we'll start with this little section first. So there is my lip plumper from Holika, I don't know how it's pronounced, but it's this brand right there, the Devil's Plumper. This one really is intense. This is a lip color remover, also a lip mask from, I think it's Good, I'm not too sure, but the Gwen Stefani brand. And this pretty little lipstick I got from Temu. Packaging is so pretty. And then look at the lipstick itself, you guys. It's so pretty. It's kind of more so like a lip balm, because it just leaves like a little tinted color, but look at all that shimmer, sparkle, goodness. And then Bobbi Brown, the tinted balm as well. Has a little bit of shimmer too, but not as shimmery as the previous one. And then Sephora, this is in 67 Sink or Slim. That's the shade name. I don't know why I was saying the shade was, oh my gosh, that's not the shade. That's where it's made from. Like, girl, get it together. I did the same thing with like a NYX lipstick a while back too, but it's the shade Sink or Swim. Another little pink shimmery gloss. This is a lip plumper from Sephora. So that's for that section. Now onto the rest of it. There is half glosses and half like liquid lip and like the bullet lipsticks. We have the Kylie. This is the, I believe, the lip plumper in Not Your Babe. There's this one, and then this one's my favorite of hers. This one's the high gloss in OU Fancy. It's a very pretty like gold shimmery gloss. And then this green iridescent Went Wild lip gloss. This lifter gloss from Maybelline. And then Juvia's Place. This is more of like a bronzy kind of shade. And then ColourPop So Glassy lip gloss. Kind of like a blue reflect to it. Like a silvery blue. And then this one's in the shade Lucid Dreams. And I also have this She Glam. It's supposed to be like a dupe for the Tarte Kuja lips, kind of, in the shade Walk on the Beach. And then these three right here are pretty similar. There's one from Sephora. This is the shade 110 hashtag blessed. A very pretty nude, like a pale nude color. Like it's not too brown, but not too pink either. It's kind of like in between. And then the Tower 28 in the shade Pistachio. And then the drip gloss from Morphe. This one's in the shade Wet Peach. So all these three are pretty similar. Even the packaging's pretty similar. It's just this one's taller. But yeah, these ones are really good. Have some pigment to them. This Lipstick Queen shimmer gloss. I have a lot, so I'm just gonna do it like all together rather than one at a time. I love this NARS lip gloss. It's just so good. It feels so nourishing on the lips, but not thick or goopy, and the shine to it, it's just so pretty. And then this one's in the shade Chelsea Girls. And then the limited edition Jungle Rock from Bertman Rock and Went Wild. It's like a gold shimmer in the shade Ferocity. And then the crushed oil infused gloss from Bobbi Brown. And then these two, I don't even use this one because this one's expired. Like, I'm pretty sure it's super old. I just love the packaging of it, so I just have it as a decoration too. It's the Gloss Bomb Cream from Fenty Beauty in the shade Fenty Glow. And speaking of Fenty, I have this little bullet lipstick, which, okay, you twist it. I still try to like have a So you twist it right here and then pops up. Okay, I still kind of have a hard time figuring out how to open it, but it opens like that. And then this is the shade right here. That's the shade name right there. I didn't even see that. Rare Beauty Tinted Lip Oil. And this one is in the shade Honesty. Lip oil from NYX. This one is in the shade That's Chic. It's like a berry tone. It's a little lip smacker Hello Kitty lip gloss just because it's cute. And then these e.l.f. O Face lipsticks in the shade Dirty Talk and No Doubt. One's more pinky, one's a little bit more brown. Okay. This one I should probably censor, so I'm just gonna like quickly show it. But for the sake of YouTube, it says right there, it's mushroom, okay? It's mushroom. We're just gonna stick to what it says, but clearly we all know it's not. But yeah, we have this one. I just can't with it. Like, it was funny. I found it when I was in LA. Oh yeah, this one's a limited edition from Milani. This one is in the shade Shoop. And then She Glam, I love this packaging. You just like pop it like that and it comes right out. This Juicy Couture lipstick in the shade let me see, Ripped and Zipped, number 4. And it is like a glitter, at least on the outside. It's just the outer layer that's covered in glitter, and then once you like rub it on, it goes away. Then Essence in the shade 05 Legendary. And Wet n Wild too, really good affordable option. They're usually like around $1 in the shade Java. It's a deeper brown tone. This pale pink in the shade Will You Be With Me, which is this middle one right here. And then this one is more of like a frosty pink that gives more like a 90s like frost lip kind of finish. And then this one is in the shade Breeze. And then of course this one, KKW, which no longer exists anymore. This one's in the shade 1.5 Nude. And then this one, which is very much so overly expired, the Makeup Academy lipstick in the shade 601 Nude. I just can't get rid of it though. And you take off this little top right here and it's a little gloss inside. But it's just the perfect brown nude shade for me. And I just can't find anything that's close to it, like an actual dupe. Like the most similar probably would be like the No Doubt shade from e.l.f., but even so still, like it's still not the same. And I can't get rid of it. So it's in my collection still, and I feel like it's always going to be there. Again, another Wet n Wild. This is the High Shine formula. I used to have a black one, but I don't remember what happened to it. I honestly don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if one of my sisters took it. And then LA Colors, which I got from dollar stores. Pretty good color, natural shine. Down to the last ones. This NYX Lingerie Double XL. This one's a really good one. It does last a pretty good while. It's in the shade Undressed. Morphe, definitely gonna be wearing this for the fall. This is in the shade True Story, which is a very pretty light brown shade. Also, we'll be using this for the fall. It's like a pumpkin-y, kind of orangey burnt brown color. Like a burnt orange, but with a hint of brown, sort of. And then this Superstay Matte Ink. These ones do really last a long time too. So this is another good formula that I do like. And then Beauty Bakery. It's a deep red, like a true red with a blue base. This one I will be using for Christmas time. This one's Cranberry Stiletto. And then I'm pretty sure this one's already expired. So I need to toss this one too. The Retro Matte Liquid Lip Color. I could barely even read the label. But in the shade Burnt Spice. Really pretty color, but yeah, I need to get rid of this one too. And then lastly, the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Cyro. I like to use this one like in the middle of my lips, like the center, just to mix in, to brighten and lighten up any other lip colors that I have, just like for that ombre effect. And then same for this one too. I usually do it as like a center kind of thing for the ombre effect for other lipsticks that I combine it with. the Liquid Catsuit from Wet n Wild, the shade Nudie Patootie. This one is like the absolute dream light pale kind of nude shade. I don't even know if they still make it, but I really do like this one. And this one's expired too, like, I'm not gonna lie. I keep embarrassing myself in this video because there are a few products here that I just need to get rid of already, but I just can't. But yeah, that's it for the lips. Alright, you guys, finally we are on to the last portion of the video, which is gonna be eyeshadow palettes, which is a pretty good amount here. So I think I'm gonna start off over here. So of course we have the iconic Conspiracy palette, which I honestly haven't even reached for since I purchased it, which is so bad. I feel like if anything, this is more so a collector's item. I feel like I should reach into it more though, for sure. Then my Juvia's Place, the Nubian Earth palette. This one's one of my favorites. This just has all these very pretty brown tones, like the lighter tones, darker tones, and of course the shimmers. They're all neutral toned, and of course that glitter where it has like a gold reflect. And then Sin City, one of my most recent purchases, which is really pretty. It's very much so more pigmented than I had expected it to be. So I really am impressed with this one. This one did surprise me. And I just recently got this one too, not that long ago. The Translucent from Becky G Midnight Deseos. The shades right here, I feel like the camera's not doing it justice, but those like metallic-y foil shades, they're so reflective, pigmented, and the color payoff is there. Gosh, I need to fix this. Ew, even the inside's dirty. Oh my gosh, this is embarrassing. I'm just embarrassing myself. But the Bloodlust palette from Jeffree Star, very pretty purple shades. And then I have this Morphe Jeffree Star collaboration palette, which is also limited edition, but I am thinking about getting rid of it. I might pass it along because, oh, that color is so pretty. Like a brown and the, yeah, I don't need it though. I don't need it. Like, why keep a palette for one or two shades? Like, these are like the only two that I would reach for. I don't even know why I got it. Like, why? Is it because it was pink? It was limited edition, and I actually like liked Jeffree Star a whole lot back then. Like, I don't know, but yeah, I don't even reach for it like at all. I don't even think I used it like more than once, so I need to get rid of this one. And same thing with this one, the Nikita Morphe collaboration palette. I have my James Charles one right here, literally right here, and I don't need this one. The only shade I think is super pretty in here is this like glittery one. But again, I don't need this whole entire big palette for that one little shade, so I need to get rid of this one. And then I have all of the colors that I need like for a colorful look, even though I don't ever do colorful looks anymore. Mostly I go for like neutral, warm or cool tones now, rather than like rainbowy bright colors. But like with Halloween coming up too, like it'll always come in handy, so I'm good with this one. So I just need one colorful palette, so that's why I'm just gonna keep this one. And then lastly, it's gonna be this basket right here, which has majority of my palettes. We'll start with the smaller ones. I have mentioned this one in a previous video a while back. This one is just like absolutely, oh my gosh, there's dog fur everywhere. I swear, why is there dog fur everywhere? Oh my gosh, this one is a favorite of mine too. I need to reach for it more. I haven't been using it lately, but when I first bought it, like this was all I was using. I was continuously using this when I had first purchased it. Like, I would not use anything else but this one. And then there is the little Rare Beauty powder palette. Somebody come help me. I cannot speak. I swear, I don't know what it is today. I cannot speak today. Oh my gosh. The Rare Beauty little mini palette. Also, sorry if you hear Grizz eating in the background right there. For once, he's actually eating his food and not mine. Let me see. This is the Natasha Denona palette. Only Natasha Denona that I own. I've always wanted her bigger palettes, but look at all of these that I have. Like, do I need one of her big palettes? No, I don't. But do I want it? Yes, I do. So again, another Christmas gift option for me. Just saying. Just keep that in mind. I'm just saying. And then this little mini, a minty colored elf palette. And I bought this out in LA. It's not even like an actual brand, like well-known brand, but I don't know. But I mean, come on, look at the packaging. Her eyes, like both of their eyes switch. Like, that's so cute. Mainly got it for the packaging. But when you open it up, it's gonna be like a highlighter, blushes, bronzers, then my Z palette right here with just random little shadows, glitters, some shimmers, and then the She Glam bubblegum palette. I don't know if they still have this one, but it's just a very pretty shimmery light pastel palette. And then my Too Faced pineapple palette, which I had also shown this in a previous video like a year or two ago. I don't even remember how long ago. And then another bronzer highlighting blush palette from Physicians Formula, the All-Star Face palette. I need to reach for this a lot more too, because their bronzers, I believe, was like one of the first bronzers I ever tried was their butter bronzer. ColourPop Truly Madly Deeply palette. Those glitters are just so stunning. And then my Bretman Rock Wet n Wild limited edition palette, which is like all I've tried to clean around it. There's like no saving it, like it's stained. It's just stained like that, so we're just gonna have to keep it like that. Then another limited edition Wet n Wild palette, the Nautical Nonsense SpongeBob palette. Very pretty. Love the glitters in here, especially that blue one. As you can tell, it's already all smushed in from how much I would use it before. My Pat McGrath, one of my favorite finds that I found at Marshall's, I believe. Yeah, it was Marshall's. If I could open it. So it's the Mothership Mega Celestial Nirvana artistry palette from Pat McGrath. Very pretty. The quality is amazing. Also love this one. And then this palette from C Color, which is known to dupe a lot of brands. So this one's supposed to be like the Tati Beauty palette, which you can't even get anymore. So I've seen it at the store, I believe at Ross or DD's, one of those two. And always wanted to try the Tati palette, but I never got the chance to. So I got this one instead. I did use this once so far, only one time. I need to use it again, but it is a really nice palette. And then lastly, down to the very last palette, my Tarte Maneater palette, which is going to be perfect for the fall, which I am ready for. So I'm going to be using this palette a lot more this next month or two. There's a lot of pretty like reflective shimmery colors, metallics, mattes. Alright you guys, that is going to end today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully this was interesting, trying to go through everything as smoothly as possible with all of this chaos that's happening in the background. I need to go finish packing up some stuff, so I'm already tired. I'm already starting to break a sweat. But yeah, let me know what other videos you want to see. But other than that, I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all of that stuff, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.